Speed is addictive. The thrill of acceleration never subsides. If you're hooked on it, there is nothing that makes you feel more alive than feeling your body exceed the pace it was designed to experience. Pursuing that speed can take many forms, but if, like me, you prefer to get your kicks in a car, then you need the right tool for the job.
And this just might be the perfect tool for that job. It was the Audi TT S that really changed my mind about the TT, and at 306 horsepower and a 0 to 60 time of 4.6 seconds, it was plenty fun to drive. But this is the TT's slightly unhinged, always ready for a scrap brother, the TT RS, and this is a little bit quicker. Just under 400 horsepower and a shade over 3.5 seconds 0 to 60 time. That is quite a bit faster. How much faster? This fast. It is remarkable how much faster this feels than the TTS, and it really lifts it from what was a really fast car to, well, something with insane speed. The way this thing gathers pace is incredible. The weight of the car has been shifted further back thanks to some fettling with the engine up front. What used to be far more of a front-heavy car, far more with the characteristics of, say, a hot hatch, feels now a little bit more like a mid-engine car with that balance shifted slightly further back. Add to that the permanent all-wheel drive of the car, and it feels so planted and balanced. We've got terrible conditions out here today. It's been drizzling all day, and this tarmac is bumpy at best, and it's really slick today, but yet that allows you to still use all that speed with complete confidence. We've been hurling around these roads all day, and at no point has the car felt out of shape at all. You'd really have to get this out on the track and really be pushing it in the corners to get anywhere near the edge of grip. The handling of the car is really remarkable. There is some slight compromise to make it an everyday car. The steering could be slightly more tactile in its feedback, but there's still plenty there to allow you to place the car exactly where you need it to be. And the ride is pretty firm. It's not a car you'd want to drive every single day. There are other models of TT that would work better as a daily driver, but as a sports car, the suspension is enough of a sporty, engaging ride to make any drive feel really exciting. Now, considering that this car costs £52,000, that puts it in the ballpark of, say, a Porsche Cayman S, which this will probably beat. For normal day-to-day driving where you still want to go pretty damn quick, it's going to be hard to find anything in this price bracket that's going to come near it. In fact, really, when you look at it 0 to 60 time and the way it performs on speed alone, you have to go to the likes of a 997 generation turbo to get this kind of performance. Now, from a standing start in dynamic, there is a slight delay after hitting the throttle. And there it is, before that turbo kicks in and the power becomes readily available. Now, going from medium speeds to high speeds, that delay is going to be slightly annoying, but really once it kicks in, that force is all the way there up to the red line. And really, it sounds pretty damn good. That 5-cylinder engine that Audi put in this thing can sound awesome. I loved how it sounded in the TTS. It sounds even better in the RS. Now, the permanent all-wheel drive system can send up to 100% of the power to the rear wheels if needed, but on the whole, all 4 wheels are going to be spinning to keep you pinned to the road. Its styling definitely stands out there. With this one and the fixed wing at the back, and my word am I a sucker for a fixed wing, it really comes together as a package and is the most attractive TT that Audi have ever produced. For me now, in profile, this car has the roofline at the back like a fastback. It's only a foot or so off the bonnet from looking like something like an F-Type. And with the wheels pushed right out to the corners, the handling is perfect. From a practicality point of view, it doesn't let down either. It might not have the double trunk of the Cayman front and back, but the room in the back is plenty for a couple of suitcases, and if you wanted to daily this, you certainly could. If you had the kind of money available to buy this, you may also be considering things like a 718 Cayman, or maybe pushing up to a 911. But there's something about this car that is really endearing. It might not have the prestige of a Porsche badge on it, but the performance alone is well worth the entry price. And that all-wheel drive just gives you the comfort to be able to really use every single one of those 394 horses to their full extent. This is right on the cusp of a car that you could conceivably drive at 10/10ths. This is not a car meant for the racetrack, but out on the roads, it's hard to find anything in this price bracket that is faster and, dare I say, more fun to drive. You are sacrificing that little bit of feedback to make this a more planted ride, a more safe ride in the hands of people like me. It's a confidence machine. It gives you the confidence to push it. And why wouldn't you? The RS fills out the TT range from nice roundabout town, posery little sports car up to mental quick machine. Which means no matter who you are or what you're interested in, there's probably a TT for you. And although I previously said the TT S was the one for me, I've upgraded it now. I want an RS. So, oodles of power and enough performance to make your head spin and challenge your garden variety mid-engine sports coupe. All at a price that makes this a seriously attainable prospect. None of the TTRS's shortcomings are enough to make that not seem like an amazing deal. When you have an addiction, you need that hunger satisfied immediately. And if that craving is for speed, then the TTRS can deliver that to your doorstep immediately and with the minimal amount of effort. In fact, I think I need another fix right now.